A very good morning, everyone. Today we are here to discuss on the impact of 5G technology on the society. Fi-
Get each other.
In my opinion, 5G technology is a revolutionary technology which has brought up many changes in various domains like education, healthcare, and IoT, and also the defense systems.
Yeah, Amulya, I agree with you. In the education purpose, in rural areas and urban areas, some of the students not get technology in the time of 4G, but in due to the 5G, they get digital resources also. So it will very helpful to us.
Yeah, I agree with you. Not only education and defense, it's used in healthcare. Like when we have anything emergency, we just called emergency apps like any medical apps.
Yes, I would like to add some points compared because of in present scenario we are most of them using 5G networks because of it is having a low latency and compared to 4G in previous years in transportation there is the large amount of the what is the large amount of work is transporting and there are the lots of crores are turnovering because of the low latency. When we are having the low latency, then we are going to transport the more amount of the power.
Yeah, I consider both of them ideas very well. And by using the 5G, we can also calculate a solved unsolved matrix problem with using nanotechnology and curing a armed technology like robotics and some other viral web series like we can also use that ideas in illogical things also by calculating the time and space where both are equal and antimatter which is used to time traveling also by using another dimension. So by using the 5G we can also create another dimension also by using uh, uh, Avogadro's number. So the 5G is very useful in nanotechnology way, and we already know that Robo 2.0 cinema. We already ensured that 5G is very useful and creating.
Yes, I agree with all of your points, and also nowadays we are using digital media a lot. For that, we need a single app will be downloaded faster due to the 5G technology only, and so it would be helpful to us in lots of cases.
Yeah, I totally agree with you all. But a coin has two sides. Another side of the 5G technology is reduces the it increases the radiation and also reduces the our older technology methods and reduce the human thinking power.
Yes, I agree with you. Anything which is used excess is poisonous. So,
Yeah.
though it is very helpful to us, we need to use it in a positive way and use it only as much as required. Not because it is free and all. We need not use it overly.
Yes, so many of the army members are using 5G network with iridium technology. So it is very blastive, and when we mix the sodium in water, it will blast like a nuclear bomb. So it is very harmful for plants and animals. There are also species who want to live and who want to organize some other species. So it is very harmful. It is the best destruction material and a best useful material for human beings.
As you says, that is the negative impact is the radiation. Not only the radiation, when there is a 5G technology, it means they're having a low latency and high speed, where the networks are. It means it lacks in the cyber security because of most of the companies are hacking because of this the only 5G technology. So
So
I think it is the negative impact
I
on the.
agree with you because due to the 5G networks, some of the personal information was leaked. So this problem major like fraud detection, frauds and banking area. So some most amount of money will be drawn by somebody else, which is uh, doesn't matter with them.
Yeah, whenever AI coming to the picture, then automation is coming to the picture. The humans were jobless because most of us use AI due to the 5G technology. Then the people were becoming jobless because even though if they have some talent, but uh, most probably we are using 5G technology, so it could be a negative impact to us.
But in my perspective, it reduces the time delay. So we can use an agriculture purpose and some robotics and to use to do any work within a less time.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But in my point of view, it's reduce the olden traditions like Ghibli art, like any kind of arts. It's creating in few seconds, but there is no talent for the olden arts and handwritten letters. So, in my point of view, it increases the technology as well as, but it reduces the tradition as
Yeah,
well as.
so many birds are already so many
Died.
birds are dead before,
Yes.
because of the 5G. So 5G is very harmful for birds because the parabolic, the wave which comes from 5G network is parabolic. So parabolic which affects the brain of the birds. So it is very costly for the psychometric function.
Coming to the main positive point, in this generation, most of the seniors have to go on the moon, like in space technology. But NASA is going to be translate some signals to the satellites, which is the per second they use gigabytes. Like so, that is the main advantage of the 5G technology.
Yeah, I totally agree with your point. In space technology, we know more interaction with the signals, and it grabs the signals within few seconds. And also, it is useful to transmit the signals within few seconds. So that's why we use it, and we also developed 5G technology into 5G plus technology. Day by day, our technology levels are increasing throughout using this.
Yes, I agree with all of you. Though 5G technology has many positive impacts, it also has negative impacts. So I think
We have to utilize it proper way, then it will be very helpful to us. Otherwise, it would not be useful to us. Because lots of people, if we only considering positive points, but there are negative points a lot. Because, for example, we are using in drone technology, but initially its cost was and very high, but it is not capable of anyone. So we have to utilize in a proper way.
So these are the points. Anything have a positive and negative. By balancing each other, we can maintain a beautiful technology.
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are discuss on impacts on 5G technology on society. 5G is more than faster on 4G. It in revolution technology. It impacts on communication, education, and overall lifestyle. We can more than faster.
Yes, what you say is correct. 5G is upgrading day by day in this world rather than the 4G. Uh, Most of the people are addicted to 5G technology because of faster accessing of information from the internet. And also, I added one more point. 5G coming to the 5G has a lot of advantages, but it has some disadvantages. What is the disadvantage for 5G? More radiation is affected. More radiation is released. This radiation is affected so many living things like birds. Birds are having a lot of diseases related to the mind. I think most of the companies like Zia, Intel could reduce the radiation and increase the 5G technology.
This I agree with your point. Day by day, the radiation is increasing because before we use 4G technology and before that we use LTE, but now the 5G is increasing the radiation, and the companies like Jio, Airtel are increasing the radiation because the users getting faster data, so their consumers will increase. So thinking that they are increasing the radiation, which is impacting the birds and other beings. And but also the internet is better if the radiation is decreased, and if they increase the number of towers in a particular region, then by decreasing the radiation, so they can cover the particular area, it will show less impact, I think. And it is also more useful because day by day the data speed is increasing, like it is coming in microseconds and nanoseconds to hour, so it is helping in live streaming and transfer the data in real time with others.
Yeah, I can agree with all of your points, and everything what we are using has both positives and both negatives. And the only thing that 5G is a huge network that connects all other things like many things. For example, we can control refrigerator or TV by sitting in another house or we are in car. That kind of connection we build by using this 5G communication. It is very helpful for the people who are away from their homes, and it is very useful, but at the same time it causes many disadvantages like it creates cancer in human bodies. And because of this 5G technology, cybersecurity crimes are happening day by day very rapidly because of the use connection with several devices with many of the other devices. And many of the ecosystems are disturbing because of this 5G technology. And the fertility rate in the human beings and as well as many animals are decreasing day by day because of this 5G technology radiation. According to WHO, it is used to said that 5G is safe for the globe and we can use it, but it is up to the limits. If we
Yes,
use,
I agree. We can use education purpose, improve the online classes and video calls, Zoom meetings, and medical. We can use robotic systems like surgeries and smart cities. We can use 5G power. Smart traffic management. We can use the reduce the conjunctions and accidents.
Yes, it is correct. 5G technology not only medical systems, 5G is all in things. Recently, we're seeing defense sector also, like operations indoor and before operations, we are also using 5G technology for finding the fighter jets in the radar. Using 5G, it gives the faster information to track the flights and enemies from in the border.
yes, it is such a beautiful point. Then I want to add another point that we are upgrading, right? We are in from the past 19s, we are in 20s now. We are developed and we are in developing stage. Now the government are planning to introduce 6G network also. It is very good until if the radiation is controlled in the certain limits. But the companies like Airtel and Jio, as you all said, that it increasing the limits without against the government norms, which harms the human beings.
Yes, I agree with your point because already cities like Japan are using the 6G technology, but in India we are currently developing the 5G technology, which it shows that Japan is far advanced than us. But they set the ranges in particular limit, so it will help the people to uh, maintain the radiation in a particular region. So it shows less impact on the people and birds.
So finally, we conclude what the 5G technology are impacting both advantages and disadvantages. So use the 5G technology up to limits. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today we are here to discuss the topic the impact of 5G technology on the society. Firstly, frame this topic from the practical lens. I would start. The 5G is not about the how faster the internet is. It is about how it is upgrading the people's lives. And when it comes to the education, it is upgrading the seamless video calls, and it is also upgrading the education without any buffering. The person who is in the distant places can also able to share their education videos with the people who are in the rural areas. What do you say?
Yes, 5G technology is the fifth generation of mobile communication. As compared to before generations like third generation and fourth generation, this generation is ultra high speed network and multi efficiency and ultra low efficiency there is, and it helps to the teamwork and robotics to develop the remote work also. And what about
Yes, Hema, it impacts on so many areas like education and healthcare and so many etc. Like education, it impacts on students. It is mainly useful on students also.
Yes, I'm completely agreeing with your point. We observe from the networks, like the second or third generation, the 5G technology will changes the society more. If we observe in the healthcare system, the doctors can from remote areas they can able to giving the treatment to the patients, and next, and also, like if we consider second and third generation in education, if we search the two or three questions, it maybe take the time more, but in 5G technology that two questions will come in the 2 seconds.
That's true. But I have to mention some challenges also. As per our Indians, so many are using drones, drones for purpose of farmers. As compared to uses, but if we have to put more money and efforts and cyber security challenges. These are more many challenges we are facing.
Yes, Vasudha, I completely agree with you. Every topic there is a cons and pros. With this also, there is some cons and some pros. That life has two sides sharper. That 5G also pros and cons. For an example, classroom technology is very developed now. In our childhood, the digital technology and digital classroom is rare. We are engaging and we are exhausting when the teacher used the digital classroom. But now all the students use digital classroom when their own and with the phone also. The crons, for an example. Drones, as she said, drones used, but farmers not effective and not afford that type of money, that much of money, because of they can't able to afford. What about you?
Yes, I am completely agreeing with the Vasili. As she said, there is a con, which is a cybersecurity problem. With the improvement of technology, we also face some issues due to the cybersecurity. The data will be facing so many issues, and it will be corrupted also. And as Revati mentioned, telemedicine is impacting the people, and they can get the medicine from the rural areas also. So, what do you say?
I'm agreeing with you. There is many disadvantages with this 5G technology, which impacts, which radiates more energy, which causes to health. So we can face many issues with this 5G technology. So if there is any,
As Pavitra mentioned, I have to tell about something. That is, as China are implemented and performs remote surgeries by thousands of kilometers away from the patient, and this is very useful for patients and maintain a healthy and
And also, I mentioned one point in on disadvantage of 5G technology, like it is more cost and all people have 4G technology. So many people use 4G technology, but suddenly they are cost 5G technology. So much of money is paid.
Yes, come with a real life example which is we are really facing. Let me give an example. When we are having the exams, all of our friends having, many of us having 4G mobiles. We are not getting the internet. One or two members having 5G internet, they are connected to the Wi-Fi and sharing net with us. That's what the faster the internet is, and we can instantly download the videos and easily view the videos without any bufferings.
I want to tell a sentence with 5G. Like 5G is a fire. It can cook your food or burn your home. Like how you use that's the matter. Because for suppose you use the internet properly. For an example, you use ChatGPT or YouTube for your preparation or exams. It will be useful for your life. Life. For suppose you are watching unnecessary videos or else unnecessary talks or something, it will be burn your life.
Yes, I agree with you. And if 5G technology helps to the AI technology, and also in hospitals, it helps to the more to the doctors, and to video calls to the other patients also. And the negative impact on the 5G technology is the infrastructure is more cost, and what is as Bhagya said that 5G gives a fire and it cools the food, but it's not. It is good, but how we use the matter. But 5G technology for any mobile or any network which takes the same efficiency, so that we can. How we use is not a matter. What type of data is also not a matter. How we are utilizing in our daily life is a matter.
So, guys, I want to conclude this topic. The 5G is a sharp edge which is having pros and cons, and it is helpful for us, and it can famous and defamous as well. So, please utilize the internet well. Thank you.